know whenever we're live? Got it. Just let me know. Give me a thumbs up, or maybe it'll show up. I don't know. Who knows?
Oh, I think we're live, Jack.
Oh, we are live? All right. Well, then we will just act like we're live. Welcome to another edition of the Tuttle Daily Podcast live stream. Got a great guest on tonight. I really don't know how this is going to go. This is a little weird with glasses and a face mask with the holes cut out. Almost looks like a glory hole type, parameters here. On with me right now is the one and only Tampa Terry. Tampa Terry, how are you?
Hey, brother, it's great to be here on the Tuttle Daily Podcast. This is Tampa Terry from Canada, number one caller to the Bubba Show. I've gotten more airtime than any caller. Hero in my hometown of Peterborough, Ontario, Canada. Always representing for the fine people of Canada. Huge fan of yours, Tuttle. Always been a big fan, brother. Great to be here on the podcast today. Thanks for having me on, brother. Looks like a beautiful day down there in Florida.
Yeah, it is. Well, I'm in the truck right now because it is just way too hot. Let me ask you this. Well, if you're the number one caller, like, why are you not like hyping me up a little bit, Tampa Terry? Like, I mean, I need a hype man that's gonna get me back on the show somehow in some way.
Yeah, well, I can start doing that, brother, because I haven't brought you up in a while, so I'm due for I'll call into the big show sometime again soon here, and I'll bring you up that we had a great conversation, and you're looking good, looking healthy, and
thank you, man. Now I wanna talk about this. So let me ask you. So even if it's not being on the big show, about maybe even doing an exclusive show on Twitch or Bubba Army Radio or something. I think that you guys would like that type of content.
Oh, absolutely, brother. And yeah, I agree with you. When I first started listening to the show, brother, actually I have in my notes here. When I first started listening to the Bubba Show, it was when you were on there. And I believe the first episode I heard, or the first one I can recall, was you and Gene Lasker had a little run-in on the air that one day.
Yeah.
May or may not have been a baseball bat involved or something, but I remember that very well. And one of the questions that some of the fans asked me to ask you, brother, is are you still friends with Gene Lasker, or have you guys lost touch? Or
I really haven't talked to Lasker. I mean, he after I was let go and stuff, he reached out to me and stuff, but I mean, for the most part, it really no, I haven't talked to him that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do a little ask me anything. If you have a bunch of notes and questions you want to ask me.
Because there's a whole Terry Troop division of the Bubba Army, brother, that are all my fans and some of my haters too, brother, that are even more obsessed with me than my fans are. And I got some questions from them to ask you. And speaking of your former colleagues at the BRN, I was just wondering, or I guess some of the fans were wondering, not me, but have you ever seen Janessa naked?
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah, I mean, I remember when I did the first Bubba Saw, when we were at the old studio. She actually came into the and because that's where the shower was at, and she actually took a shower in front of me and Augie in the shower. So like, yeah, that was like one of the coolest things in the world. And at the same time, her big muscular boyfriend was looking through the door at the same time, and it was like it was a little scary. I didn't enjoy it 100% because I was like, this big motherfucker might beat my ass.
Oh yeah, that's awesome, brother. Have you ever pleasured yourself to Janessa?
Oh yes, of course. I'm sure a lot of people have.
Let's scratch off these questions here.
The roles have been reversed here.
Have you ever sniffed anything of Janessa's, for example, the seat, jacket that she took off and left, or anything of that?
No, I don't have any of Janessa Brazil stuff. No. I wish I would have kept something. Maybe the squeegee from when she washed the windows in the shower at the BRN.
Oh yeah, that's I remember that. That was a great episode, brother.
Mhm.
Now, what else do I have here in my notes? So on the long lines of, have you pleasured yourself to Janessa or not? Have you ever, now this is a fan question. This is not from me.
Okay.
Um, have you ever used a fish as a fleshlight for pleasure?
No, 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 no. I've never face fucked a fish. No, never did
I
that.
didn't think you did, brother. I knew that.
Because a lot of the fish down here, where I fish at have very sharp teeth.
Oh yeah, and you get something like a tarpon. Those are real bony fish. You can get all
Yeah.
scratched up inside a tarpon.
Yeah, I know. You don't want that to happen.
Now speaking of fish, you have not ever face fucked a fish. Where's the best fishing in Florida, in your opinion?
It all depends on what type of fish, but I mean, if you want some really, really big fish, I would say Haulover Canal down near Cape Canaveral, Kennedy Space Center.
Oh, okay. Is that over by Cocoa Beach?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, not like right near Cocoa Beach, but I mean, it's right next to like Haulover Canal. If you just drive a little bit more south, you're gonna see the vehicle assembly building, which is on NASA property.
Oh, okay. What are some of your favorite fishes to eat up here in Canada? We got
You
a
guys
big
do walleyes up there, probably.
well, you know what's real popular these days? Striped bass, brother. We got some big ones up here, Jack.
Mm-hmm. Striped bass. Well, I mean, do you guys do a lot of ice fishing up there in Canada?
It's not very popular, but in the spring, summer, fall, people are always out fishing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, speaking of former co-workers at the BRN like Janessa and Lasker, who do you miss the most at the BRN? It could be someone who's not there anymore, or someone who is there.
Oh, Colton. I mean, Colton. Colton is
okay.
one.
Yeah.
I mean, Colton. I miss a lot, but Blitz. I miss Blitz. I miss Blitz a lot.
Yeah, Blitz seems like a cool guy, brother. So you and B-Fud were roommates. Do I have this correct?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. At one point, we were roommates. Yes.
Have you and B-Fud ever masturbated in the same room together at the same time, or not at the same time?
No, God, this goddamn microphone sounds like shit tonight. Anyways, no, 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 no. I've never masturbated in together with B-Fud. No.
Okay, now your microphone's sounding good up here in Canada, at least on the Canadian feed, brother. It's coming in good up here.
Hold on. I just want to see it. See, I don't know what the fuck's going on with this today. All right. Anyways, go ahead.
You're sounding good, brother. Have you ever, or on the topic of the BRN here, you're one of the most famous personalities ever at the BRN.
I wouldn't say that, but
well. I mean, I would say you're one of the most famous there. Obviously Bubba's, a huge celebrity, but you're one of the big names of
thank you, Tampa
history. And what were your favorite and least favorite stunts at the BRN?
I mean, there's a lot of them. The circle jerk challenge was pretty bad. I hated that one.
What was that one? That might have been before my time. I don't know if I saw that.
Yeah. That was where they had myself and Augie and D-Ball, and I forget who the fourth person was. They had us completely nude. They ended up taking us and handcuffing our ankles together. And we had to the first person to complete business, you know what I'm talking about. Was the winner. I think they won like $500.
Oh wow. And did you win that one?
No.
Now the one of the stunts I wanted to ask you about did the blue crab.
Is the static? Can I ask you? Is the static coming through, or is it just my headphones?
No static here, Jack. You're sounding good, brother.
Okay, then it's got to be my headphones. Then I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, your headphones maybe some sea spray from the salt water when you're fishing or something, brother. Coming up
Yeah.
in those
All right.
headphones. For the
I just wanted
humidity,
to
that
make.
Florida humidity.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. All right, so but also, I mean, the expandable butt plug challenge thing, the anal expansion thing was actually, well, it wasn't that great. I got to tell you, the one that I really really hated the most was the William Tell paintball challenge that they did with me. They ended up pitting me on the Gene Lasker torture rack, and the whole thing was supposed to be they were going to shoot an apple off of the top of my head with paintballs. They were all frozen paintballs, and in true Bubba fashion, you can't give him a bunch of toys when you got somebody on a torture rack. So
Mm.
did you just sniff the Sharpie trying to be like Bubba?
It smells good, brother. I'm sorry.
All right. So they ended up leaving me up there for like 10 to 15 minutes, shooting me non-stop with these paintballs. And they just wouldn't, it felt like it was never going to end. It was Manson, Spice, Brent, hell, fucking Berlin, Manson's daughter was shooting me. It was just non-fucking stop. And I ended up having to go to the doctor to get blood thinners because they were actually worried about the clots, blood clots and stuff that were going to form. Because seriously, I was covered head to toe. Now, the one that I don't remember is when I was passed out in the green room and they shot me up with the airsoft guns.
Oh, so now frozen paintballs. First of all, frozen paintballs sound like they were like even not frozen paintballs hurt. So
Dude,
frozen
I still have you really probably can't see it through the camera, but I have scars still to this day on my body from that stunt, like all over the place. And that was back in 2012, probably.
Wow. Now, um, there were other times you were airsofted too, weren't there?
Oh yeah. Those things fucking hurt. I mean, they really really do hurt. And when I was passed out, I actually saw that video when they shot me. Like, I mean, I would look, I would never ever like go after Bubba like civilly or anything for those type of things. I knew what I was getting into. Did I think it was a little messed up? Yeah, of course so. But I mean, I didn't feel a goddamn thing from that. It hurt like a motherfucker for about a week and a half, though.
Mm. In your uh now in your time there, what was Bubba's preferred ammunition of choice in the airsoft guns? Were they always paintballs, or were they sometimes the plastic BBs?
No, they're just the plastic BBs.
Okay. I was on this topic of stunts. Did the crab stunt actually hurt? That really
Yeah,
hurt?
yeah. That one did hurt. I mean, they didn't bite me as much as I thought they would. I started freaking out a little bit when the crabs were getting around my neck. But the one
Mm.
that really, really hurt, this is before I lost the weight and stopped drinking and getting into shape. That little back fat, where you get the muffin top at. I had a
Yeah.
whole bunch of those like latch onto that real thick meat there. And
Oh,
those really fucking hurt.
yeah. That I remember watching that one, and that one it looked like it hurt a lot.
Yeah, that one was really, really bad.
All right. I still got a few more questions on my notes here. Um,
How about
speaking,
this, Tampa Terry? I always ask people to do ask me anything. So how about this? Maybe start having you on once a month where you collect questions from the listeners and you be the representative of the person that's going to ask the questions.
yeah, we could do something like that, brother. And there's all kinds of questions, people I'm sure want to know because you're part of so many
Oh, and
episodes of the Bubba Show. So
I've always been nothing but an open book. I mean, I think I've kind of proven that, talking about, trying to harm myself that day and coming into the studio and talking about it like an hour later.
yeah. Do you want me to turn off that ceiling fan behind me? I'm not trying to, bring up any.
No, I'm fine. I had so many pictures of ceiling fans sent to me after that, so that shit doesn't bother me.
Now speaking of BRN coworkers or someone that you didn't work there with, Now, just in a hypothetical, sportsman, athletic competition, could you beat Seth Kushner in a boxing match?
Oh, no doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
that didn't take me very long to fucking answer.
Yeah. Well,
look. I do not like I am in shape now. Like back then I was really, really soft. I was soft, but now I know for a fact. Hell, you know what? Even drunk ass, out of shape Tuttle probably could have beat fucking Kushner's ass.
Yeah. Well, Seth's a big guy, but you've got that killer instinct, and you've got, you're willing to get.
Oh, he would have to knock me out or kill me because I ain't quitting.
Yeah, Seth wouldn't be willing to go as far as you in a boxing match. I don't think.
No,
but
I kind of called it though. I told everybody, like you got to watch out for fucking Seth. I mean, he lasted a lot. He lasted a lot longer than I actually thought he was going to last. But in the long run, he was the one that ended up doing it. I don't know if you saw this. That Bubba lost the Instagram account there for a little while. You know that, right? Who was in charge of running that? That was Seth Kushner. Guess what else happened when he left the Drew Garabo show? Drew's Instagram page was mysteriously deleted as well too. Unfortunately, Drew wasn't able to get his Instagram page back. So, yes.
Oh, that's too bad, brother. I'm banned from a lot of stuff. I was banned from Instagram for a long time.
I was banned from everything because of Seth.
I'm banned from Amazon. Even I can't even put my address in Amazon anymore. Now I have another. You remember?
You're sounding like Calta with all the ums, by the way.
No, sorry, brother. We don't even know that guy up here in Canada, brother. He's not. We don't even know that guy. We know you up here. We know Bubba up here. We know, because Bubba was actually on the radio up here. We don't know that Jabron, the cowhead brother. But let me put it like this, Jack. You remember? Do you remember Lummox, brother?
Yes, of course. And I text with Lummox every so often. Yeah.
Can you still throw baseball 75 miles an hour, brother, now that you're in shape?
I know for a fact I can now with as much as I've been working out. I know for a fact I could. I might even, I might even be able to throw harder than what I was when I was playing college baseball.
Yeah, that'd be cool to see someday, brother. You ever get to go to I don't know, a baseball diamond or something like that?
But I was so mad that they did that bit and I wasn't even on the show. Like they waited and waited and waited until I was gone before I had a chance to do it.
Yeah. Did you have any specialty pitches? Could you throw a knuckleball or
I had a fastball that was in the high 70s. I could hit low 80s maybe every once in a while. I had a great breaking curveball. I had an amazing changeup and a slider.
Nice. I played little league and I pitched for a little bit. I mostly just did a fastball and a changeup.
That's all they need. As little leaguers, that's all you need is a fastball and a changeup. Kids should not be throwing curveballs at that young of an age.
I tried throwing a knuckleball, and I think that still caused arm issues to me for this day, brother.
Yeah,
I'm still selling a shoulder injury. 20 however many years later. I don't need to age myself, brother. But now let me ask you.
I'm not trying to show off, but I'm getting a little
jacked, brother.
Yeah, see, this arm right here can throw.
Not even just the bicep, but look at that forearm too. It looks like you got a ham in that forearm, brother. That's how you know that's functional muscle when you got the forearm all swole up.
Thank you, Terry.
No, really, you're looking good, man. I like the little stubble beard, the haircut, the glasses. It's, you got the look dialed in, kid.
Thank you.
Okay. Hold on. I gotta scratch off this question here. Now, have you ever paid for sex?
No. Well, I mean, guys, we kind of all pay for sex in some way or another.
Maybe in a roundabout way.
Yeah. I mean, prostitution is legal up in Canada, right?
Oh no, we're not allowed to have prostitutes up here, brother. We just got weed legalized, and I guess that's it, actually.
Damn. Are you masturbating while you're doing this interview?
No, I'm sorry, brother. I got a sinus condition. I can't breathe through my nose. So, I gotta be mouth breather Willie over here, brother.
All right.
Hey, did Bub ever talk about me off the air to you, brother?
No, not really. No, no.
Oh,
I mean, I wish I could tell you, but no, he really, really didn't. It's look, I mean, Bubba, like, I mean, once he leaves the studio, he really doesn't like think about anybody that is, in the chat rooms and stuff like that. I mean, Bubba's a really, really busy person. You wouldn't believe the amount of phone calls he has to make as soon as the show is over with.
yeah, that's a good point, brother. What who were you there at the time that Lummox, whenever they had the bear going on Lummox, were you there for that, brother?
And unfortunately, no, I was not there for that one when Tonk the bear came in.
Oh yeah, Lummox was talking about that recently. It made me think of it.
Mm-hmm.
Would you ever go up against the bear, brother? Maybe, Lummox is obviously, a really tall and heavy guy, so they got him a big bear. Would you ever go against the bear that's, in proportion to your physical size?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I mean, listen, I mean, I'm pretty much up for anything right now at this point.
Up here in Canada, we got a lot of seals, brother. And, people think these seals are these cute little things, but they get up to 800,
Oh
900
no,
pounds.
yeah, they'll fuck you up. They got
They
teeth.
can,
They got teeth.
they can chomp through a baseball bat. They can chomp through
Yeah.
a baseball bat with that chomper they got. And the hockey sticks too. People try to poke at them with hockey sticks. They'll chomp right through the hockey stick, and they'll plop out on the road because the sun will be on the road and it'll be warm for them, and they'll lay there. You can't move them. And up here, people tried fighting seals to get them off the road because they got you got to go to work, or you got a deadline, you got deliveries to make, and there's an 800 900 pound seal on the road in front of you. What the hell do you do? And you start throwing punches at it, and if it chomps your arm, it could bite your forearm clean in half, Jack.
No.
And
Yeah.
it's a
Well, I
huge
mean,
problem up here. And everyone says, "Oh, you guys club seals up there in Canada." Well, try throwing a punch at something that can bite your forearm in half.
well, we got alligators down here, so.
Oh yeah, I know in Florida you guys have a whole different problem of wild animals down there, brother. You got your alligators, your aggressive cottonmouth water moccasins.
Well, we got pythons now too.
Oh yeah, you got super pythons because all the people release their snakes and stuff. I heard, brother.
Actually, no. The reason the python problem is as bad as it is during Hurricane Andrew back in 1992. They actually leveled that storm leveled a whole bunch of pet stores, zoos. A lot of those animals got out and went into the Everglades.
Man. That's messed up, Jack. And you guys got spiders too, right?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, you got poisonous ones.
Yeah, we got black widows, brown recluse, banana spiders, all that good stuff.
Oh man, fire ants too.
Yeah, fire ants.
So, what are you doing later, brother?
I probably not much of anything, man. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep as of late. I am just staying busy nonstop. So, but yeah, let's do this again, Tampa Terry. I like all the questions. There's a lot of hate that I'm getting that I'm seeing in the chat room right now. So,
well, hey, I got a lot of haters, brother, but my haters make me famous. That's why I'm the number one caller to the Bubba Show. And
why,
Doctor? Sorry, brother.
Why does Purple Jersey have problems with you?
Purple Jersey hates me because he ain't me, brother. I'm the top caller of the show. I get the most airtime. Everyone marks it to me the most. And I beat Doc. I'm the only caller in history. In fact, one of the only humans in history to defeat Dr. Dan in a one-on-one debate. Then I beat him in a couple other things too, brother. So did you hear I beat Dr. Dan in a debate?
What was the debate over?
It was USA versus Canada. Dr. Dan was talking trash about Canada week after week. This is when Bubba was on the air in Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, my hometown. So I called in and, I basically became a huge big name hometown hero in my hometown for calling in and putting Dr. Dan in his place about America versus Canada. And I beat him in a intercontinental debate about that. And then we also had a bit of a run in later that year about.
I actually think purple jersey might give you a run for your money, though.
I doubt that, brother. Here's the deal. Purple jersey, my, memory. I still wake up, in the middle of the night in cold sweats, dreading, having nightmares about purple jersey, endlessly calling in about the boat motor, brother. I that's seared into my memory for as long as I live now. The boat motor, purple jersey, boat motor. I'm not looking for any boat motors, brah.
Yeah. Well, Tampa Terry, I got to wrap this up, because my mom has a nice flounder fillet waiting for me with some vegetables that I'm about to go inside and eat. So I really enjoyed this, Tampa Terry, and maybe we can get you and Purple Jersey on to do, kind of debate each other here, because he seems to not like you very, very much.
Yeah, well, hey, enjoy your dinner, brother. And I could beat Purple Jersey in my sleep, brother. That ain't no thing.
Right.
Hey, this is Tampa Terry, the number one caller to the Bubba Show from Canada, signing out, the man who defeated Dr. Dan twice, the man who defeated Anna, and the list could go on, but I'll just sign off, brother. Tampa Terry